Okay. Hey guys. Hello YouTube. Figured I haven't done one of these in a while, so welcome to my workshop. The messy workshop that is probably never going to win OSHA Workshop of the Year. But you know what? It's okay. So, anyways, today, I know that my face is going to be cut off, but the thing is, we need proper posture for this because we are going to be doing some knife sharpening today. Some stuff that I've been meaning to do now for a while. And we're doing a lot of this shit live, so brace yourselves. It is gonna be nuts. And then just forgive me, I'm also doing YouTube maintenance things. Okay. All right, cool. All right. But anyways, though, we're going to be doing some sharpening today. And what we're going to be specifically working on, we're going to be using a little something called a water stone. So this is the 220-1000, and then this is the 4 and 8,000. So 220-1000. Yeah, so basically what we're going to be doing with the sharpening today, I'm going to be using these new water stones that I got. And we're going to be sharpening up some things today. So I got my, this is and by the way, I am not sponsored by any of these particular companies, just to let y'all know. Anyways, so this is my Milwaukee Tradesman knife. This could probably do with a good hand sharpening. Next stuff that we've got, and we're going to be kind of switching in between sandpaper and everything. This is an old, it's called a block plane, which is different from the common kind of hand plane that you would see like this. Block planes are usually nice for chamfering corners and doing stuff like that. Then aside from that, we've got the regular hand plane over here. So I've already taken the blade out of the hand plane right over here. And then, for record, this is the blade that goes in the hand plane. The block plane I'm going to take out as well. But yeah, well, we're just waiting for the chat to kind of populate, and for anybody that wants to come in. I'm going to just put small rag down just for something to put the blades on. go. I'm also kind of still doing some amount of shop maintenance. Hey, Amber. So, but yeah, so like I said, we're going to be doing some blade sharpening. So, this is my Milwaukee Tradesman. This is one of the things we're going to sharpen. I've also got this block plane that we're going to take care of as well, which show you what the blade looks like on this. Got this one right here. Fun fact, this blade was actually made by, this is a Sears blade, and it was made in England. Same thing with the rest of the block plane, actually. And then this blade, out of this particular hand plane right here, the Windsor Designs one. This one, it's a cheap one I got at Harbor Freight. Nothing crazy. And then aside from that, we're also going to be doing some stuff with chisels and a couple of my other knives and just some other knives I've got. But we're also going to be sharpening and honing these spoke shaves that I got as a Christmas present. This is a flat heel spoke shave. And then this is my round heel spoke shave right here. I'm just going to start off with those. Nothing crazy. And with that, these are the stones we're going to be using. First things first, though, is that I want to just get 2 shop towels. We're going to put them over the cases here. Actually, it might even be a good idea to just like fold them up, because we're going to be using a type of stone called a water stone. And the thing about water stones is that they have to be soaked for about 15 minutes or so before you can start sharpening, because the grit is essentially loosely bonded, but the water gets in between it, so that this way it kind of creates like a lubricative film. Okay. So believe me, the bucket's not filled to the brim. It's not as, I guess the best way to put it is it's not as bad as it looks. So 220, 1000. This is the 220 1000 grit right here. It's a double-sided stone, and we're going to put this on the 220 side. Over here. I don't know why it's got these black smudges on it, but it's okay. And then this is a 4000, 8000 grit stone. And we're going to put you over here. The paper towels is just so that this way any excess water kind of slides off a bit. And then the thing is, so this bucket right here is specifically filled with distilled water. And distilled water, the difference between regular water and distilled is that the distilled has basically been ultra filtered to remove any minerals. Fun fact, you would actually sometimes put these in put distilled water in car batteries. With that being said, so Once we got that, then what we're going to do, just going to take the bucket here very quick, and we're going to put a layer of water down, because what this will do is kind of create a protective layer so that the iron particles don't clog the stone. And I think just to get things started up, we're going to start off with the hand plane. So the first thing I'm going to do is work the back side. Now I should say this is my first time using a water stone. So whatever mistakes I make, I hope you learn from them. So I want to get that back edge of the blade as smooth as possible, because then we're going to work on the top bevel right here. And I will say that to do that, I'm going to need something that, funny enough, my father-in-law actually gave me. And like I said, I'm not about to win Workshop of the Year anytime soon. Okay. And I'm hoping that this just might end up working out for all of my blades. But so this is what's called a honing guide. So it works a lot like a compass, where you take the blade that you're working with and you put it here on the guide, so that this way you can take it and angle it in the correct way. And then this bearing right here slides along the stone. Alright, so we're going to tighten this into place. It's going to be a bit high. We're going to want to so I'm just trying to make sure I get the right angle here for the bevel. There we go. Okay, and actually, I think I've got a sponge laying around somewhere that I can use to just squeeze water on this. Yeah, there it is. Okay, there we go. And then actually, we're also just going to take the stone here as well. Go. Okay, let's get this one going. So, the cool thing about this is that the water, aside from providing a lubricative surface, catches all the iron particles that come off of the blade, and it's being used to create a slurry that essentially helps to sharpen the blade. The problem is that this one, unfortunately, has got some nicks in it, and I think I might need to probably make this angle a little higher. Jesus, water's cold. Okay. Yeah. So a cool thing too when it comes down to waterstones is that if you're using any Japanese tools, you're required to use waterstones because they've been adapted specifically. Japanese tools have been adapted specifically and even made specifically for waterstones. It's not looking too... It looks like it's coming along. Yeah, the problem with this is that just these two nicks right over here are... Probably just needs to go like a little bit more because you don't want to mess up the profile of the blade. I'm basically going to be using the 220 grit for a small amount of time because then what I'm going to do is once I get a nice even profile along the cutting edge, then I'm going to basically take it and then move up in grit so that this way it gives more of a polish. I should not have used a cotton cloth, just because cotton's very fibrous, If anything, you want to use like microfiber or nylon. So like an old t-shirt or what have you. Here we go. Let's put that on there. I'm just gonna this back in there. Good old bag of rags. That's okay. This will work. Actually, let me do this. I think what I'm going to do also is I'm going to, well, the problem is, the thing about sharpening is that it has to be balanced. As on one, so on the other. So you can't really, now that I think about it, you can't really sharpen specifically only one side. I mean, there are these nicks in the blade for sure, but the rest of the blade has to kind of follow the same path. There we go. So I'm going to just basically take the blade, kind of dap it in the water a little bit. I will say this, about maybe 10% of this is going to be following some of the instructions that I found last night with regards to sharpening with water stones, and possibly the other like 90 or so % of this is going to be me just kind of freestyling it and learning from my mistakes. So we'll see what happens. Just massage that water into the stone. There we go. Just gonna do slow, deliberate movements. So this is a little technique I picked up from straight shaving. When you wipe off any excess of anything, or especially like I should say the excess in soap, you don't, you always want to run parallel to the blade, not perpendicular. Slowly but surely these necks are going, so it looks like we're doing something right. Yeah, the big thing about water stones is always needing like a lot of hydration. There we go. Once again, you want to massage it into the stone just enough. So I think the hard part about sharpening like this many times is trying to maintain a consistent path, because going wobbly or possibly like going over the edge, because again, I haven't practiced this like too much. I'm amateurish at it. But at least in terms of like a water stone, this is the first time I've used a water stone. But the big thing is you never want to go like wobbly, even this, because a honing guide is great. It's just you want to keep it straight. So you constantly have to think just straight back, straight forth, straight back, straight forward. And the thing about sharpening too and maintaining your tools, don't try to because I actually heard a barber talk about this one time when I was learning about straight razor maintenance. He said, you know, you're not going to be that Looney Tunes barber that's going to like take a straight razor and a strop and just go no, you're not going to do that, because you want to take your time with it. Maintaining your tools requires more than a modicum of patience. Because I'd rather take a while to do a job right than you know, make it snappy. Especially if it's something that I have very little experience in doing. Okay, let's do a little check. Just a little bit more. I just want to get as close to uniform as possible, because then after that I'm going to do a lot of back work here on the back bevel. Well, not back bevel, but the back of the cutting edge. Let me actually get just a little bit more water on here. Closer and closer. Poco a poco, preciso, preciso. Okay. And I will say, after I think I do this run, because the nicks are going down, I'm going to just use the facilities real quick. Way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, up she rises early in the morning. Oh, wow. Like, we're getting real close. Alright, I'll be right back, though. I'm just going to use the facilities. And in the immortal words of Linda Richman, talk amongst yourselves. Hey guys, and I'm back. And I also got a squeeze bottle for the water, actually. And I've also got a pair of headphones in so that this way I can possibly listen to some stuff if I can just remember where the headphone jack is on this. There you are. So we are going to attempt to go like this. There we go. There we go. Gotten it sort of close. Yeah, because basically the camera's not really going to be able to pick this up too well, I don't think, but basically, like, right here in the background of where my finger is, these two nicks right here are the problem ones, rather. And they're very close to being like almost gone, because the main thing is you want to level to use an unintentional rhyme, a level bevel. Yeah. So yeah, so here's what I would say. Yeah, these ones right here, I think honestly I'm definitely going to as now that I think about it, I am gonna probably take the blade out of the honing guide here, and I'm going to Oh wow, here's a real problem. I've just made a completely new bevel. Um, I'm probably going to need to just recalibrate some stuff, guys. We'll be back in a little while, and especially just because I think I might make some setup things here that are a little bit more conducive for myself. So I'll be back soon for, I guess, episode 2. Catch you soon.